So for Christy and Katie, we have sound. Testing, testing for Christy, testing for Katie. Testing, testing.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Ow.
Mr. Randy Pound. The gang's all here. So we're not muted. We're still live, and we're gonna see if the videos work this time.
It's not going to.
Let's see.
It's not going to. Hey guys, welcome back to Meyer Studio Sketch Club. My name's Izzy. Next to me is my dad, Jason. And just behind us is my mom, Cindy.
Hey, look, Claudia thinks there'll be snorts tonight.
Noise. This week, tonight, we will be doing two 15-minute sketches. And there is one big change up. We are not doing Sketch Club on Thursdays, and it's now Sundays and Tuesdays. Did I say that right?
That's right. We're going to shake things up a little bit. We're going to take, at least this month, Sketch Club to 2 days a week, Sundays and Tuesdays. There'll be no Thursday Sketch Club. But we're going to change times up a little bit, too. So we're going to have two 15 minutes on both nights. I've clarified the video, compressed it, so there's going to be one video. It's going to run straight through. We'll be in the corner as always. But there'll be no intro or anything. We're just going to get right to it tonight. So, hey, Shakti. So are there any announcements or anything, Mama, before we get going that we can't talk about during the show?
Not that I can think of.
All right.
No.
All right, everybody. So you'll have to let us know what you think about this new format and the new little goodies we've got. But in the meantime, let's get rolling. So make sure you got your stuff and you're ready to go because it's time.
Let's sketch.
All right, so we got the little timer up there in the corner for you so you can keep track of time. And so this week's Sketch Club, all images brought to you by the Mr. Tom Dawson. So this week's Sketch Club, Tom Dawson. We've got some deer, some young deer tonight, and a pelican's gone wild. And then we got a little robin action come Thursday. So I hope Tom is here. Yes, ma'am.
FYI, the movie's not muted right now, so if anything happens in the studio, that
The
movie still has sound at the moment. Okay.
Thanks.
Well,
We got-
usually it's muted. I was just
I know.
making sure.
No, I appreciate it. We're good. We're good. We're good. So I figured Susan might be happy to have some animals back. Some animals back. So as you're looking at this and starting to sketch, you don't have to do both of them. If you're new or uncomfortable, just try to do one. And you see their entire head without the ears, just the face is kind of a triangle. And then set it up from there. And when you go to do the ears, look how big those ears are. Those are about as big as the head. Those are some big ears. Big ears. Ah, thanks, Claudia. Claudia likes it so far. So we'll see. We need some more evenings. I got to go out for a little sunset the other night, and I thought, oh my gosh, I got to do another one of these once or twice a week. So we're going to cut down Thursday Sketch Club and Wednesday Masterworks. So Masterworks will go to 1 day a week, and Sketch Club will go to 2 days a week. Morning Jumpstart will stay as it is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday morning. So, it's good to have the girls back. Yeah? What's been going on, Izzy? Where have you been?
School and dance.
School and dance?
Yes.
Oh.
Dancing up a storm.
How is school and dance going for you?
School's going pretty good. Not excited or a fan of CPM, the college prep thing, in math.
Is it a
Very-
test or what is it?
No, it's like a book. It's like this thick book about that thick. And it has just a bunch of problems that you have to solve after problems and graphs and how to do this and
It's kind of like non-ending.
yeah.
Yeah.
And each question or problem has like at least A through C.
Nice. Nice. Well, it's good to have them back for a night. Hopefully they can make many more. So after I started with my Vine charcoal, so it's easily wiped down, I've got my compressed charcoal now that I have a sense of where my darks are. And I think it's a good idea to try look at the darks of the nose and the darks of the eyes. They form kind of a triangle. See if you can't get that right. And then the shadow side of the face and the neck. Get those in and see what that does for you.
You're being complimented.
Great intro. Oh, thanks, Susan. Thanks, guys.
Good job. Izzy.
Yeah, things have finally got a handle on things enough now. All the technology and lighting and cameras were kind of new to us, and live streaming and all that at the beginning of the pandemic. And we managed to learn to do some of that during this. So I'm glad you guys have had a good time, and now that I've got a little experience, it's fun to have a little elbow room to go back in and play with things a little bit. And like I said, I've got everything already recorded, so this is going to go straight through to the very end, so there won't be any wibbling or wobbling with me trying to find things or things loading up. But there'll be clear breaks between the first sketch and the second sketch and the rewinds and all of that. Yes, ma'am. Did you have something to say? Oh.
No.
You looked like you wanted to participate. What's that?
Claudia commented.
Love Masterworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too, but I thought, we got to start loosening. So once a week I thought be good. And then I won't run through all my all my material so fast. Hey, Christy. Glad
Hi,
you're here,
Christy.
kiddo. Hope everything's well.
Mom's here too. Hi, Mom.
Oh.
Dan- break from math. Yeah.
Math.
Dance is a pleasant break from anything. From math, I think is what she meant.
I know.
Yeah.
She
Oh,
corrected it.
math.
She corrected.
I'm
No
like,
math.
I'm trying to show you she corrected it, but you're ignoring me. Not cool.
I'm an old man, Izzy. Slow down for me. I'm an old man. Slow down for me.
Never.
So I thought it was interesting looking at their ears. At first I thought their ears were getting speckled shadows from the trees. But if you look, that's the only part that's speckled. So I think, and Susan might correct me if I'm wrong, that's the nature of the way their ears grow, probably for camouflage. Can you see in their ears? It looks like they're light and shadow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So rather than something big and flat. I think Claudia's happy to have her buddy back.
Anytime. Anytime.
So we're 15 minutes, you can slow down a little bit, but it's not a ton of time. So even if you don't get proportions and stuff right, remember the idea for this is practice. All right? We're not trying to send this to the museums or the galleries. This is just sketching practice. So try not to be too uptight. Stay loose, have fun. Staying loose, having fun is?
Yes.
Yeah? Right on. Their ears are striped. Okay. Is that for camouflage, Susan?
Maybe.
Maybe. If you're trying to draw, you don't have to answer me.
She's like, I'm sketching.
I know. Up at Tom's, there's always deer around, so it was so cool. He's got big north light windows up there, and just while you're working, you can look out. The deer be roaming around, and oof. And I think we're gonna get back there pretty soon. I hope. Pretty soon. I hope. I think Tom's all vaccinated up. And where we're at, I believe they're going to open up vaccines to all ages over 16 the middle of April. So a few more weeks.
Over 16?
Anybody over 16, yeah.
No.
So who knows how long it'll take to get it done after that, but at least we'll be eligible. And yeah. Start stretching our wings a little bit, maybe.
Nice. No.
No?
Nah.
Izzy's got a little bit of her dad in her. She's gotten to like this at home kind of not so many people thing, which is it's funny. I think Mama's ready to. Even Mama's learned to. You're not
Kinda
so
like
anxious.
it.
Yeah, I think Mommy. What's that?
I was finishing your sentence.
Well, she likes going, but she's really adapted really well, and I think she likes it now. She was saying she's not looking forward to being too busy either.
Yep.
So, we'll see. We'll do our best, but it doesn't seem like it's always up to us in life.
I might steal this for a while. Kind of like it.
Okay, well, we can borrow it day to day, but I do use that. Let's see if we can't get you one, maybe for a graduation present.
Yeah, let's take
Claudia says in Cambria up there. We see them here as well. They're beauties.
It's so
Yeah, it's just something nice about seeing them walking around and a great recluse. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how when things, if things really do change for things, or if everything's back to normal in 2.5 weeks after things.
Yikes.
I don't know. We can have short memories. But we'll see. Hopefully things will slow down a tad. Do I clean my smudge sticks? Let's see.
Good question.
So Christy was asking me if I clean my smudge sticks. Not necessarily, but I am conscious of what I'm doing. I'm usually only, sometimes I actually put charcoal on the smudge stick if I want to use it to draw with. You'll see me do that. No, I don't know if I do it on the next one or not. But I'll be doing it here a little bit. Because if it's dirty enough, you can use it almost as a pencil or as another stick for a really light mark that's easy to take up. I like you too. I think she likes me. She poked me. So, yeah. And the bottom line is whatever works. Whatever works. When you're learning, sometimes you're real strict, but once you know what you're trying to do and what's needed, whatever works, do it. The body spots are camouflage. Oh, hold on. We got science information here.
Yeah.
Yeah. What does he say, Izzy?
The body spots are camouflage. The ears are head-up alert signals. Oh.
Go again. The ears are heads-up alert signals.
The tail up is showing. The tail.
You got it.
The tail up shows
To show.
the white underside is danger flag.
So it is alert signals. Okay. Interesting. Because I figured they wanted to be up to listen, but I didn't think they'd want to be seen. So it's so interesting. It's so interesting. But once you know these things, you can watch them, and it totally happens. According to the DFW, this past weekend, the floodgates of people have opened up. Oh. Well, we'll see.
Yikes, Medusa.
Well, not everything's like out here. I don't know that we're ready to open up. We've had a hard time, but different places are different. So we'll see. We'll see. I know we're gonna stay under the radar until A little bit longer.
Yeah, Under the Radar.
A little bit longer.
Under the Radar is my new safe place.
Wow. At some point, it's going to be fine and safe, but I don't think that we're quite there yet. But
Yeah.
we'll see. Besides, I've got my new favorite place. Live stream, yo. I found my peoples.
Oh.
I found my peoples.
Found your
What? What are you giggling about?
like I found my peoples, and then you'll just be like, I gotta edit again.
Well, no, live streaming, I found my peoples. There's no editing.
No, but I mean like when you have to put the pictures in whatever, you're like, dang it, I didn't do it.
That's just me not being...
Oh, shocked.
Oh, my dear, look like a chihuahua.
I don't mean to laugh. It just sounded funny.
Oh, you know what? That's so funny. You know, Shakti, I read that as the deer that you see in your yard look like little...
That's what I was thinking too.
Oh, goodness. That's funny. Yeah, it doesn't take much to get these different, but you'll start noticing certain proportions are really, and you just get more sensitive to that. So don't get too uptight about that. I think it'll come faster if you're a little more relaxed and just be aware. Once the awareness is there, the hand will follow. But if you get too uptight, it shows in the drawing, and who wants to look at that? Huh? Isabella, at 7:59, I want you to walk out the hallway, and at 7:59.15 seconds, I want you to enter your room. It's too much.
Okay.
But maybe not. We could try it out.
Okay.
You want to try it out?
Can I have a stopwatch?
Can you have a stopwatch? You might enjoy that. You're kind of a... Never mind. Oof. The exception to the rule here.
Hello.
All right, guys. You keep an eye on the timer. We're just about up on this one. As always, the Miss Cindy Meyer, keeping the magic alive, has got the reference images up on the website for this week. So if you'd like to work more or go get a head start on Thursdays, you're welcome to jasonmeyer.com. Oh, check this out, guys. What about that? Ooh, fancy. So we're going to do the rewind of this one right now. As I was saying, on the website under Sketch Club Live, hover your mouse. You'll see reference images. Click on that little title that pops up. And all your dreams, as far as seeing reference images, will come true.
The link's up.
What?
Link's up in the comments.
The link's up in the comments.
Nope. On the right. Down.
Here?
Yes.
View collection?
Yes.
Right there. Look at
It's
that.
reference images.
That's for the reference
Like
images.
you're going the wrong way.
Well, that's why you're here, to keep me on track, baby girl.
Woo!
You're so proud of yourself. It's so
I
cute.
I
Look
am
at
proud of
Claudia.
myself.
So
I am
cute.
proud of myself.
Claudia likes it.
Small little pelicans.
Thank you, Claudia. Small little pelicans. We can make the pelican. And look, I mean, this thing is like, boom! Look at that thing.
Scary.
So right, active. It's gotta make us smaller. It's making us afraid. So, thanks, guys. Look at all that love.
Hey, you did something right.
I know. We'll do better on our second child. You asked for that one. Oh.
We are one and done.
Oh, that's funny. All right. So you see those big lines I put down? Check out the body is about as long, now not exactly, about as long as the beak and the head. And the wing is just a little bit longer than that. So, make sure you get all these things big enough. These things are big birds. These are big guys. They eat fish whole. Whole. They eat the entire fish whole. Big birds.
I am genuinely concerned for your sanity.
Oh, it's all right. It was never there to begin with, so.
Oh, yeah.
Just get over it. This is why I did so badly on the person last week. Oh no. Hey, Paula, I want to know how your new. She just got I think the new materials. If I learn right, it might take a little while. So you have to let us know how you're doing with the tone paper and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Tom. And the pelicans are from Tom too. This whole week is Tom photos. So I don't know if he's around tonight. I hope he's around to see his work. We'll have to see. As always, we do post these on our YouTube channel afterwards. If you ever want to go back and go through, speed it up, slow it down, you know, all those cool features under the settings.
Fancy.
Fancy Pants Meyer. You got to pick up the legacy, baby.
Okay.
We're going to go pants shopping.
Yikes. Speaking of being smooth, this dude before the broadcast sneezed and broke his glasses.
Oh, yeah, yes, I'm not wearing my glasses literally fell apart on my face. So, luckily we had a appointment set up for Wednesday for a new eye exam, so.
He just sneezed and he's
Did
like,
not come soon enough.
Yeah.
holding both pieces in his hand.
So, don't send me anything in small writing for at least a few weeks. It won't be seen by me. So, and hopefully I can see well enough to post on the right sites each day. If not,
Oh, good.
if I'm supposed to be on YouTube and I'm not there, you might check Facebook.
Check everywhere.
Yeah. So, things are just a little blurrier than they were before the show. Yeah. They literally fell right off my face. So,
And then Mom almost broke her little stand, and we were on a roll.
having a good time. We know how to have a good time.
Yep.
We know how to have a good time. All right. And with again, I'm working with compressed charcoal. The compressed charcoal, not the compressed, excuse me. This might be willow charcoal, willow or vine, and it comes in different hardnesses and softness. The softer it is, the darker it will be. What we're doing right now, we don't want it too dark, and we don't want it too permanent. We want to be able to kind of wipe it off, smudge it around. The compressed charcoal is a little darker and harder to remove, so we want to make sure that we know where things go before we get to the compressed charcoal. If you haven't worked in charcoal before, we've got a whole charcoal course on our website. There's a big preview of it, about 7 lessons. The whole course is only $25. We take care of the workflow, the materials, so you'll have a better idea of how to use all this stuff. And, how I decide what's dark and what's light, that's all based on the basic forms, and that's what the first course is about. So if you're having a hard time following along, but you are interested, make sure to check those out. Check those out, and Cindy will have, Cindy does have,
Wow.
what would we be without Cindy?
Ooh.
Wow. Co-host down.
That was scary.
So,
Careful.
Well, when you're leaning back in this chair, but then suddenly the bottom comes up too.
Let's not. It's gonna be a
Izzy's on a little wobble chair, and believe it or not, this high-class broadcast studio is coming to you from a garage with a slanted floor. So chairs that are boom, nice and solid regularly, it doesn't take much of a tip back to go all the way back.
No.
I took part of the whole spaceship down one night with me, figuring that out myself, and I don't think Izzy's ever gonna forget it. It's one of the highlights of her life.
It was, and what was even funnier was Mom had just left the room, and she was like, "Don't get hurt," leaves the room, crash.
You can hear it.
He comes
Run
running
back
in
the
full
hallway to
force.
try to catch him as he's mid-fall.
Wait.
One painting down, the easel collapsed. There's no big deal.
Goes to grab on a board that's on top of a little thing, and it starts to tilt. Almost causing all that.
And no, do not ask if that was the beginning of my back problems, because I will not answer you. I will not answer you. So, anywho, When we're working for 4 values, the white charcoal, you can see the pelican, I want him to be the lightest and the darkest, no matter what I see in the image. And the reason I want that is that's the lightest value and the darkest value are going to come forward to the viewer. And that mid-tone gray, make that background because that will recede. Right? I just gave them power, man.
Fancy.
Truth to power, or power to truth. How's it go? Speak truth to power.
Something
That's what I just did.
nice.
Wait, when did you just get out of country?
It just switches sometimes.
Oh, that's just something that happens now?
Yeah, I don't really understand it.
Wow, you haven't been back to school very long and you've changed quite a bit. You've got a foreign accent.
I have a British one and an Australian one.
You've
that
got
just-
multiple
they
foreign
just
accents.
kick in.
Oh. How much time you been spending on YouTube?
Hey,
I'm just asking.
I actually haven't actually that much. Well,
Oh.
when I watch it, it's usually
Is
good.
YouTube for old people now? What are you, a
No,
TikToker
it's-
or
no.
what?
No, ew. Ugh.
Oh,
no.
TikTokers for what?
No, just leave TikTok out of the picture. Just forget that exists.
Okay. Sorry for embarrassing everybody. Bringing up TikTok, evidently. That's, I don't know what, but okay. Ooh.
I forgot.
Dads disappoint sometimes.
You have
Dads
to stop talking sometimes.
So, part of what we're doing here is getting a light dark pattern, and we don't ever stop doing that. Sometimes when you're beginning, you think, okay, let me learn this, and I'll really learn to do. Well, no, it's how well you do that light dark pattern and how interesting that light dark pattern is. Right? It's kind of like having an interesting daughter versus not having a very interesting daughter.
So interesting daughter or me? That's what he's saying.
What?
Interesting.
Oh my gosh! Why would you say that? We love you so much. You were punchy tonight.
You started it.
Anyway, Izzy's back. She's back. She's live. She's feeling lively, feeling good.
You can't get me in a punchy mood and then go all serious on me
How did I get you in a punchy mood?
before the show started.
What did I do?
I'm not embarrassing you.
Oh, okay. Evidently, I was doing something embarrassing, getting her in a punchy mood.
How do you not remember? Is your mind like literally giving out?
I was just being myself. You're the one that saw it as, oh my God, look at what this freak is doing. So, I mean, it wasn't a big deal to me, so I'm just kind of wondering what you saw. That's all. Yeah, we all see things differently. All see things differently. All right, everybody. So as you can see, this is really about the silhouette. And so when the silhouette carries so much, it's important to have a good shape here. Right? And there's not... I'm not going to worry about getting a bunch of pelicans. Hopefully I'm right. If those aren't pelicans, correct me. I don't mind being...
They kind of look like pelicans.
I think they're pelicans, but
They have like the long.
I don't get out much, so who knows?
Look at their neck.
Fish whole. Whole fish.
Well, it looks like. It looks like when like, sometimes when you have your glasses off and you give you something and then you go, and like your neck goes
Yeah.
backwards. It looks like that.
Yeah. Man, if I had that, I could read anything. I'd be a good reader. But I'd have to eat fish whole. Ugh.
With the bone.
With the bone. And so the next course coming up online that we're going to be producing is a charcoal exercises and practices. And the practices we'll go to landscapes and still life and portrait. But the exercises are going to be how to get even tone steps, even tone gradients, and things of that nature, which are all very, very practical. Trust me, I didn't always just kind of run my hand over the canvas and have a relatively even tone on there. Mine was a long, hard road. Mine was a long, hard road. So my nervous system wasn't too sensitive when I started, so that took a little time to develop. But, you came along and
Nerves got shot.
Yeah, you burned all those not so refined nerves just right to the ground, and so man, we've built up a little more refined, you know.
Were you really anxious?
What's that?
When I was born, were you actually really anxious?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh my
Is
gosh.
this a mom question? Was he anxious when
Definitely
I was born?
pelicans.
Yes.
Yes, okay.
What? You're a little fragile thing. The world's changing. I didn't know what to do with you. My gosh. And you got this stuff that comes out of you that makes me want to vomit.
Ew.
You know, I'm just trying to take care of you and not vomit on you at the same time. It was a rough period, man. You got no sleep. You can't think straight, right? Used to, you wanted something to drink, you just walk down the hall and got something to drink. You got a newborn, no. You walk down the hall and you turn into the wall and then you can't remember what happened. It's truth, man. It's truth. Yeah, so enjoy all these dumb old people right now because you have a baby, you lose all your sleep and everything, and you're like, whoa, all right.
Whoa.
Well, it is a little harder when you can't walk straight. So, and you know, so for instance, that back wing, can you guys tell that that tone is less than that front wing? Well, that's going to add dimension, right? And now look at me throw those edges open. Throw those edges, like I just don't care. That's giving some action, man. And when I throw that edge open, if I don't do it in a straight line, if I did it in a curved line, you know what that'll do, Izzy? Tell the people what that'll do.
Make it have action.
It gives movement. Curve is movement. Life. Brings life to it. Feels like you want to insult me really badly. You want me to pause so you have an opportunity to do that?
No, I'm just a little disappointed.
What?
We've watched every Star Wars movie together,
Mm-hmm.
and you find adding some action to your or movement to your little drawing exciting and action.
Well, I mean, for things that are tastefully done.
Well, night, folks.
All right, everybody. So just over a minute left here. Get back down here like you're some sort of star. You're gonna throw it. You're gonna lose your father over Star Wars.
Well,
Those theater classes are really paying off.
it's not fair. He gets to be all mean.
Oh, mean? What do you mean?
Oh, mean? What do you mean?
What do you think we should do with this dark shape here? You think we should ground it? How do you think we could ground that?
No, you should make it like it's like midair and it's just like kind of floating.
Oh, I'm doing this taken off from rocks.
Or you're doing it wrong.
And so
whatever.
that dark shape comes from somewhere. It's going to emerge.
Wow, you're so fancy.
Rather than just a dark shape out of nowhere, like an hallucination that has no basis in reality. We're going to bring this right back down to home base, yo. Yikes, my people. Is that what you're going to say?
No.
Hey, what are you doing to your mom? You're squeezing your mom out.
I
Hey, we got a
haven't-
dog back there, too, now.
I know.
I know.
This is Bo. He likes
my
to
gosh.
sleep.
Yeah. And demand that we stop our life to open the door so he can go cruise the yard.
He does not like dog door.
I hope nobody in Texas is hearing this. They're just not. It's, yeah. Yeah.
Katie.
What's that?
Katie.
Katie.
I think snorting.
Claudia, I thought I heard one too.
End of the broadcast. Izzy's here. So what happens? She brings out the snorting in me.
Oh.
She brings out the snort in me.
Oh.
All right, guys. Look at that. Ooh. Rewa. Sweet.
Sweet.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Oh. She likes Bo.
See, like, who doesn't like Bo? Bo's a cutie pie.
He is.
There was definitely some snorting going on. Oh my gosh. I'm dropping these pearls of art wisdom, and all they pick up on is the snorting. Wait, he snorted. I got it. You got to give the people what they want. So a few even tones and some snorting, and they're happy.
Well, see, this is I can see when there's like where both of you are coming in, because I laugh like mom, but then if I'm like laughing super hard, then I start snorting like you. Hey, hello.
Oops, we didn't check this one, did we?
No.
We didn't check. We forgot to check that camera. There we go. Everything okay there is? Did we disrupt your
Yes.
feng shui?
Yes. You should be ashamed.
Bring it back. All right, everybody. So, yeah, let us know. Like the new production. Thanks. We thought maybe 2 weeks, 2 days a week. Stretch it out just a little bit. But then we've got the third day a week more. And all of you the most. Well, at least one of you out there does. I like doing the 15 minutes. All right, well, we're going to do this through this month and see how it goes. Like I said, as things and schedules open up, we'll see what happens. If you're interested, check out the school. We've got a new class starting for next month, and next month is about finishing up whatever you started. If you've been in class, want to finish up classwork, bring it in and finish it. If you've never been in class and you want to bring something you've worked on and see if I can help you push it forward a little, bring it. I can't guarantee you we'll get it to quote-unquote a finish, but welcome to play. And then the month after that, May, will be a good time for anybody to jump in. We're going to start at the beginning, but start working from the inside out.
Wow, he's going all fancy for y'all.
Oh, fancy. Did you just do and scene? I might have. I don't know.
You did.
This is becoming so natural. I live on camera now. I live
Oh.
on camera now.
So fancy.
Everybody, thank you. It's wonderful seeing everybody. Mom, do we have any more announcements? Did I miss anything?
No class tomorrow.
No class tomorrow. The week is off. So get in the studio, do some work. I'm going to be doing work of myself. And we'll see you guys back here Tuesday. Morning Jumpstart on YouTube. Tuesday night on Facebook. Monday we'll have Masterworks, the only Masterworks of the week. Love you guys.
Night, guys.
Night.
See you,
Thank you.
Christy. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, Christine.